Many Hawaii nurses witnessed the worst of the pandemic, both at the bedside and outside of the hospital.
KITV4's Kristen Concilio reports how a group of local nurses turned to other ways of helping their struggling neighbors and friends during a time of high stress and anxiety.
With death and illness pervasive at the peak of the pandemic, 3 Oahu nurses made it their mission to do more than just saving lives.
We had patients that were dying without family members at the bedside, and that broke our hearts, you know. We just saw a lot of hardship and sadness, and we wanted to turn all of that into something good.
Despite the exhaustion of their regular jobs, they found the strength and passion in another form, buying and collecting donations for a good cause.
It was so depressing and just so hard on us emotionally and physically too. We were all just kind of searching for something that was positive and that brought us joy.
It started off with making masks for loved ones, then selling them to help others in need.
And then it kind of just spiraled into this thing.
And that thing has amounted to hundreds of donations for nonprofits, hygiene products for domestic violence shelters, items for the Hawaii Food Bank and animal shelters, school supplies, toys for sick children, and Christmas gifts for homeless people, just to name a few.
I see a lot of kapuna having to decide if they're gonna buy their month's worth of medications. I see family members deciding if, you know, they should buy school supplies or if they should buy their next meal.
And it's been a labor of love, working on their days off to collect donations or to go shopping to fulfill wish lists, all without receiving anything in return.
We just kind of give it to the organization or the school or the, you know, and we don't really see the person. My uncle taught me, if you can bless somebody, you should, you know, if you have the means.
And if that weren't enough, the trio also helps connect people with the right organizations they'd like to donate to.
Now just seeing all of our family and friends and coworkers kind of get in on that too and just be so willing to give. I think that's what drives us every time we do one. We're like, okay, as soon as it's done, as exhausted as we are, we're back online searching for another place.
And they're hoping to continue their efforts as long as there's a need.
We want to be the best human beings, not just the best nurses, but the best human beings. And this is one way we could do that, by just giving any way we can.
Kristen Concilio, KITV4 Island News.